champions, happy Wednesday morning, coming to you live from the 5 a.m. club where we get up early and we conquer our morning to own our day. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday morning. And as you get up this morning, just be grateful. Be grateful that we're on the right side of the dirt, and we've got another chance to accomplish our goals and our dreams on this fantastic Wednesday morning. Couple quick things. Reminder, this morning we're going to review paychecks, right? And so do a quick breakdown on that. So it's a great opportunity for you. Make sure that you have your paycheck kind of readily there, so you can, or your statement, so you can review that and kind of compare it to what I'm going over and how to make that work. And that'll really help you be able to understand your business, right? It's all the things that, you know, I talk about a lot, which is if you work your business like a job, then you get paid like a boss, right? We say that all the time. And what we're meaning by that is that, you know, if you got a job here at SOS and you were working downstairs, excuse me, in commissions, you would need to learn every aspect of commissions, right? So you need to understand everything about the statement, but you'd also need to learn everything about the product. You need to learn everything about the companies that they do and how to check all that, right? And so I say all that because when you join SOS and you've got SOS University and you know, you've got all the carriers and you've got the underwriting guides and the agent guides, and then with the statements, you know, you get that every week, but there's videos on breakdowns and all that stuff. The better you understand every aspect of what we do, the better you're going to be at this business. And that's really the main point, right? And so what I'm going to review this morning is not only helpful for you to understand how you get paid, but it's going to be helpful because it's going to help you understand the business and being able to have the discipline and the motivation, because it's a big difference in your brain if you say, okay, today if I get 1,200 AP, I just made $600, as opposed to whatever that, you know, advances, especially if you were to do a D1P or something like that. And understanding that breakdown, you know, it's like understanding that if you were to make $100,000 a year, but you were trying to save for retirement, so you were taking 40% of every paycheck and putting it into a retirement account, it's like you would get that deposit and then you would have to write the check to put it somewhere else. And so if you were to get paid the full $600, let's say, but then, you know, you were structured where you had 3 different accounts and you were like, this account is for chargeback protection, this account is for, you know, retirement and, you know, taxes and passive, like, you would have to understand that when you broke it down. So I don't know if everybody's following what I'm saying, but it's so important to really understand every aspect of this business. And so understanding underwriting, understanding commissions and how they work, and understanding what your annualized commission is year one, but just as importantly, what you're going to make over the lifetime of that policy. So we're talking that 10 years worth of commission. So I think this morning's really great because when we talk about getting your talk time every single day, sometimes we get too focused on what next week's paycheck is going to be and just doing that and then questioning in our brain, is this worth it, right? And so if you're going to ask yourself the question, is this really worth it? Is the effort I'm putting in really is the juice worth the squeeze? That answer really comes when you look at what the lifetime value of each sale is. And when you do that, that's when your eyes really open, and that's where you really truly understand. And that's when you see somebody that's been here 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and you see the lifestyle they have and the success that they have and the income that they have and all these things, and you say, well, I'll just never be able to get there. You're thinking that's just a sales metric to get to. But in reality, what it is fully being able to see the income that's coming from the effort that you did, but it's delayed gratification. You know, I get paid, I'm still getting paid on sales that I made 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago, when I personally made sales. And I can't even remember what I did yesterday, right? So to still be getting income on something I did 8 years ago, that's hard to grasp when you're in day 8 or week 8 or month 8, right? So that's what we're going to talk about this morning. Sorry that I know this was a long video, but it's just such an important subject, near and dear to my heart. So with all that being said, none of this stuff matters if we don't get our activity today. So let's keep striving for our talk time. Let's aspire to be better today than we were yesterday. Let's do it every single day, folks. You'll be amazed at where you end up. Let's have a fantastic Wednesday. It's not hump day. It's a fantastic Wednesday. See everybody else. Call soon. I'm out. Woo.